When it comes to sports in Lorain, your station to watch is TV20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Well, it's still the first day of February 2006, and the days are still getting longer. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Baccalar. My partner behind me is Bob Braskich. Our cameraman, producer, and director in front of me is Joe Bach, and we're getting ready for a junior varsity contest between the Lady Admirals and the Lady Saints here at Lorain Southview High School. And Bob, what can we look forward to here?
More of what we had in the first game. Good fundamental play, good unselfishness. First open man gets the basketball. Good footwork and everything raised. The speed level goes up a little bit once you move up the ladder to the JV level. So we're looking for more of the same, sound, fundamental basketball.
Okay, and we'll be back with that sound, fundamental basketball right after these important messages.
I am Mike Delgado of American Midwest Mortgage. If you are looking to purchase or refinance a home, I can personally help guide you in selecting a perfect program that fits your budget. Whether it's a no money down, FHA, investment property, or one of the other programs that I can offer, put that side by side with our low interest rates for a great savings combination. If you want the professional, personal touch, then remember to call Mike Delgado at 440-308-1019.
Se habla español.
Looking for the right color, the right style, the right price for your floor coverings? Well, you can find them all at Ted's Floor Coverings, the only place you need to shop for affordable custom flooring. Whether you're looking for area rugs, carpeting, laminates, ceramic, or marble, you'll enjoy browsing through one of the largest showrooms in Northeast Ohio. Their talented staff will even help with your design questions. Ted's is proud to showcase the Kathy Ireland Shades of America collection. Shop at Ted's Floor Covering, 668 Broadway, downtown Lorain, a local company committed to our community. Ted Kalo, President. Since 1921, your hometown financial professionals at First Federal Savings of Lorain have dedicated themselves to meeting the financial needs of their customers and surrounding communities. They offer a wide variety of financial investments as well as home mortgages to meet your every need. Loans on boats, cars, mobile homes, and other worthwhile purchases are also available. Whatever your financial need, First Federal Savings of Lorain is ready to help. 7 convenient locations to serve you in Lorain, Huron, Sandusky, Port Clinton, and now at 36690 Detroit Road in Avon. First Federal Savings of Lorain is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured. Your one-stop place for something really special is Impressions, corner of Oberlin Avenue and Tower Boulevard. T-shirts and sweatshirts personally designed to your specific needs. Anything from bears, trains to zebras, and specially designed hats as well. And don't forget Impressions, your one-stop spot for school jackets. See Dave, the designer expert at Impressions, Oberlin Avenue at Tower Boulevard, right here in Lorain.
A Lorain County Community College degree is worth a lot. In Ohio, 2-year graduates start out earning as much or more as 4-year grads. LCCC has both 2- and 4-year degrees for careers like healthcare, engineering technology, business, and public service. It's a valuable education with 2-year degrees and the university partnership we need. 90% of our graduates find work in the area. LCCC, education for a real future.
Once again, welcome back to Lorain Southview High School. We are all set to bring this junior varsity contest between the Lady Saints and the Lady Admirals to your attention. Jumping center for the Lady Saints, Brittany Craighead, number 50, a 5'10" sophomore. And we will attempt to get the starters on the floor for you as we move along. Passing the ball just momentarily was number 20, Myra Ramos, a 5'2" junior. With the ball now is number 30, Michelle Rutherford, a 5'4" sophomore. Also in the ball game is number 24 for Southview, Ashley Pasuto, a 5'5" sophomore. Missing on the shot for the Lady Admirals, number 52 is Kiara Smith, a 5'4" sophomore. And we have one more Lady Saint to discover out there on the floor. Number 52 is Adria Vasquez, a 5'7" sophomore. Those are the starters for the Lady Saints. Now for the Lady Admirals, number 22 is Ivory Smith, a 5'5" sophomore. Number 20 is Christina Smith, a 5'3" sophomore. Ivory Smith on the dribble right now. Also in the ball game, Latasha Kimbrough, number 30, is a 5'6" junior. Shot up and missed by Ivory Smith. Turnaround jumper no good for Latasha Kimbrough. Coming down with the rebound is Michelle Rutherford. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to find one more of the Lady Admirals out there on the floor. Number 44, Brianna Davis, a 5'8" sophomore. So there are the starting five. The Lady Admirals, coached by Pam Jackson. And the junior varsity coach for the Southview Saints, Elizabeth Street.
Saints come in at 2-14, Ron. The Admirals come in fairly respectable, very respectable, 9-6 on the year thus far.
The foul is on Ivory Smith. That is her first and the team's first. And that is going to put Ashley Prezzuto at the line. She will shoot 2. Lady Saints out with an early lead, 1-0.
Wow.
In the circle, making 2 on a shot by Ivory Smith.
Nice move there by Ivory Smith, reading the defense, not taking it one dribble too far. And now playing good defense on the basketball. Head on the ball, very well done.
Well, we have a host of bios to bring to your attention. Basket scored by Brittany Craighead for the Lady Admirals junior varsity. Anjali Davidson, a sophomore, English with Mr. Scott, her favorite class and subject. Alan Iverson is her favorite professional and has influenced her sports career as well. She hopes to graduate and go to college, playing sports and dancing, her interest, with a 3.6 GPA. That's Anjali Davidson. Now on the dribble for the Lady Saints, Myra Ramos had the ball taken away, and it's going to belong to whom? The Admirals, Lady Admirals. Simone Gaddy is a sophomore for Admiral King's JV team. Mr. Falensky is her favorite teacher.
Brianna.
That would be
44.
Brianna Davis.
Brianna Davis.
Making the basket and a timeout on the floor. Alan Iverson has also influenced Simone's sports career, along with her mom and her friends. Carmelo Anthony and Alan Iverson, her favorite pros. She plans to go to college to be a nurse or to start a singing career. Singing, playing basketball, reading, talking on the phone, and having fun with her friends, hanging out with her friends, and going shopping, her favorite things to do. She has a 3.8 GPA. Her awards include cheerleading, honor roll, and perfect attendance. Her mom played basketball for Lorain Admiral King High School. Well, back then, I'm sure it was just Admiral King High School. On the dribble, Myra Ramos gets the ball to Craighead. Loose ball being fought for, jump ball being called, and the possession arrow belongs to Admiral King.
Good defensive hustle there by Brianna Davis. Did a nice job on the ball guarding her man, then went and helped.
Lady Admirals leading by a point, 4-3. We're about halfway through the first quarter. And traveling is the call on Brianna Davis. Dominique Higginbotham, the freshman. Well, we talked about her during the freshman game, if I'm not mistaken. She also plays on the JV team. Mrs. Fitch, her favorite teacher. And another whistle. Foul is on Ivory Smith. Once again, that is her second personal foul. And the team's second. At the line for Southview, Myra Ramos shooting 2. Chance to tie the score, and she does. Now an opportunity to put the Lady Saints ahead by 1. Off the front of the rim, plus she left the line a little too fast. We're tied up at 4-4 with 3:30 remaining in the first quarter.
That's double dribble.
Ivory Smith called for that.
Too much mustard on that hot dog.
Christina Smith, a sophomore on the JV team. Mr. Nesbitt in biology, her favorite teacher in class. Her mom and sister Jillian have influenced her sports career. She really doesn't have a favorite professional. She hopes to graduate from high school and go to cosmetology school, then go to business school one day and open up her own salon. Hanging out with friends and having fun, her favorite things to do. She has a 3.75 GPA. That's Christina Smith. And then there's Ivory Smith, also a sophomore. Mr. Donnelly in math, her favorite teacher and subject. Her father, mother, brothers, sisters, and her Aunt Marilyn have influenced her sports career. Lisa Leslie and Shaquille O'Neal, her favorite professional. She plans to go to college for nursing and also to be a basketball player, playing basketball, reading, listening to music, and hanging out with friends, her favorite things to do. And Ivory Smith with a 2.9 GPA. I wonder if they're related.
I think they are.
Missing on the shot for the Lady Admirals, Brianna Davis. Ball out of bounds. Lady Admirals will put it into play. Christina Smith. On second thought, I don't think so. To my earlier question. Shot missed by Kiera Smith.
Admirals play pretty good half-court defense. I mean, they hustle in it. Positioning's not bad. Head on the basketball. Kind of taking the Saints out of their offense right now.
We're tied up at 4-4 and unable to get the ball into play within the allotted 5 seconds. Myra Ramos, so it'll go over to the Admirals. If you're just joining us in this junior varsity game, the freshman game, which was played earlier and aired earlier on TV20 this particular weekend, was won by the Lady Admirals freshmen 45-36 over Southview. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow belongs to King.
And that was a well-played, enjoyable freshman basketball game.
Yes, it was.
I really enjoyed that.
We have seen our fair share of freshman games over the past several years. And a big three popped in by Latasha Kimbrough.
In fact, up to this point, to be quite honest about it, I thought the freshmen were a bit more under control than the JVs on either side.
Traveling is the call on Myra Ramos. King will get it back. King with a 3-point lead now, 7-4.
I do like the fact that King spreads the floor. I always like that at the developmental stages of basketball, and runs a motion, pass, and cut, which means everybody handles the basketball. That's best for player development.
Almost a takeaway by Ramos. Shot up and missed by Christina Smith.
Number 52, Ron,
and that
for the
was
Admirals.
2 for Kiera Smith. And we have our fair share of Smiths on this JV team. Christina Smith and Kiera Smith. Now on the floor for the Lady Saints, number 32 is Shea Wilson, a 5'4" sophomore. Also on the floor for Admiral King, number 32, Julisa Goodwin, a 5'7" sophomore. And it's Wilson getting the pass and putting in the 2, Julisa Goodwin. I said Wilson, I meant Goodwin.
Well, that's how you play. You draw the defense, make the next pass.
Foul is going to be on Ashley Pizzuto. That is her first and the team's first. Admiral King with 4 team fouls. At the line, shooting 2, Julisa Goodwin. Now I got to go back and correct myself. The basket that was last scored was scored by Southview Shea Wilson and not Julisa Goodwin. Julisa is at the line. Missing both foul shots. And that basket scored by Ivory Smith.
And that's another advantage of spreading the floor. You give yourself the opportunity to beat the defense off the dribble, and it's much more difficult to help. That's what happened on that last possession. When the floor is spread, it's much easier to attack the basket.
Michelle Rutherford to put the ball into play. Gets it to Ashley Pizzuto into the forecourt.
See, I think there's a bit too much dribbling out there by the Saints. They've got to get that basketball passed against good pressure. First open player must get the basketball.
Ball off the hands of Brianna Davis, so Southview will keep possession. Tasha Kimbrough, a junior on the Admiral King JV team. French 2 with Mrs. Stemple, her favorite class and teacher. Her cousin Ariel Calhoun and her family. Very instrumental in influencing her sports career. Basket scored by
number 24 for
number
the Saints.
24 for the Saints. That would be Ashley Pizzuto. Tracy McGrady is Tasha Kimbrough's favorite professional. She plans to attend college and major in communications. Shot missed by Brianna Davis. Davis again going up, and a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow will belong to the Saints as Brittany Craighead tied up the ball. Finishing here on Tasha Kimbrough, reading, watching basketball games, and going to church and being with friends, her favorite things to do. That's Tasha Kimbrough, a junior on the Lady Admirals JV team. Craighead with a shot at the buzzer, no good. And our score after 1, Admiral King 11, Southview 8. Back with the second quarter right after this.
No, Katie won't be at ballet. She's sick today. No, Katie won't be at ballet. She's sick today. No, Katie won't be at ballet. She's sick today.
When your child gets sick with the usual illnesses an unusual number of times, look for a pattern.
She's sick today.
It could be an immune deficiency called PI. Get the warning signs.
Second quarter action here at Lorain Southview High School. Junior varsity game being led by the Lady Admirals 11-8.
Oh, nice
and
job.
Make it 11-10 now on a bunny put up by Michelle Rutherford.
Southview coming out of that quarter timeout break much more aggressive in their man-to-man defensive play.
Foul is on Michelle Rutherford.
I'm always happy to see teams at the JV and freshman level play good half-court man-to-man defense as opposed to just packing that zone back in there.
Shot missed. Stick back going up. Shot was missed by Brianna Davis, and Julisa Goodwin got the rebound, went up with it, and was fouled.
You know, I'm
I
sorry,
was just
Ron.
going to say the foul was on Ashley Prezzuto. That is her second and the team's third.
And the reason being, I think even at the varsity level, if you do play some zone, you're going to be a much better basketball player. If you play that good half-court man-to-man at the freshman, sophomore level, you'll play that zone better at the varsity level. And if you break a game down, you know, probably 35% of the time, even if you're playing a zone, it's because of transition. You have to rely on man-to-man defensive skills. So this is where you develop it. Glad to see it here on both teams.
Goodwin 0 for 4 at the foul line since coming into the ball game for the Lady Admirals. And the ball tossed away. Out of bounds. Southview will put it into play. 11-10. Our first quarter score was 11-8. Admiral King leading by 3. They lead now by 1. Junior varsity also playing 7-minute quarters. Craighead trying to dribble, lost the ball, picked it up and passed it, but I believe, jump ball has been called and the possession arrow belongs to Southview.
Both teams playing hard, but not ready on this out of bounds play. Little staggered screen on the strong side, nothing there.
Pass comes out to Rutherford. Rutherford looking for someone to pass to, finally gets it off to Wilson.
Good cut.
Pass underneath the basket to Ramos, missing on the shot. Here come the Lady Admirals. On the dribble is Kimbrough, and a foul. The foul on the Southview team belongs to Michelle Rutherford. That is the 4th team foul. The Lady Admirals with 4 team fouls. At the line, missing the first, Latasha Kimbrough. And missing the second. Lady Admirals 0 for 6 at the foul line so far here in this first half, and traveling is going to be the call against the Saints. It'll give the ball back to Admiral King. And that gives me a chance to talk about Julisa Goodwin, a sophomore on the Admiral King JV team. English, and Pam Roberts, her favorite class and teacher. Her brothers and her peer group have influenced her sports career. Breezy Lee and Candace Parker, her favorite professionals.
Wow. Very
and
good.
I do believe that shot was put up
Number
and made by
22,
22. Okay.
On a very sharp curl cut.
That would be Ivory Smith.
Well, that pick-away curl cut, I still say at every level of basketball that I watch, is still difficult to defend if executed properly.
Julisa Goodwin hopes to be a writer someday, writing poetry, listening to music, and spending time with her friends, her favorite things to do. She has a 3.7 GPA. Shot up and missed by Myra Ramos, and a foul is going to be called. She has received awards in literature, and she's been on the honor roll. Her cousins Deborah and Doug Taylor and her brothers Devin and Robbie Moon have also excelled in sports once upon a time.
And I know their mom. She works down at the Board of Elections. Very nice lady.
Basket scored by Sherelle Elliott. Now in the ball game for the Lady Admirals. Sherelle Elliott was on the freshman team.
Brianna Davis.
And another two-pointer for Brianna Davis. 4 quick points scored by the Lady Admirals, and a timeout has been called with the score 17 for Admiral King, 10 for Southview. Say, are you in the market for a new or used car? Come to the Lorain School Employees Credit Union first. They can let you know how much you're qualified to borrow before you go shopping for your new or used car. This way you can deal on the price of the car instead of the financing and negotiate your best deal. They offer more car buying options with auto loan services that can be matched specifically to your budgets. Request pre-approved for your car loan. Give them a call at 282-4600. That's 282-4600. The Lorain City School Employees Credit Union. That's for all school employees and members of the family. Derica Mahone is on the JV team. She's also on the freshman team, and I do believe we talked about her during the freshman game as well. She indicated that math was her favorite subject, with Miss Jackson, her JV coach now, her favorite teacher. So we'll, instead of having double jeopardy on Miss Mahone, we'll leave it at that. And that pass was blocked by the Lady Admirals, coming up with the ball and dribbling into the forecourt, Latasha Kimbrough, but it went out of bounds. Also on the JV team is Sherelle Elliott, a freshman, and we talked about her during the freshman game.
Another turnover.
Shot missed by Sherelle Elliott. The ball's going to stay in possession of the Lady Admirals. We're down to 4:40 remaining in the second quarter. 17-10. King on top.
Sherelle Elliott's a real scrapper. I watch her on defense. She really works. Plays hard. Competes well. Very good for a freshman.
Ooh, in and out on a shot by Seymour Gaddy. Oh, and a layup missed by Latasha Kimbrough. Finally, the Lady Saints come down with it and tied up while in possession of the ball. Tiandra Smith, number 12, now in the ball game for Southview, a 5'4" sophomore. Tiandra Smith.
Boy, it's rough down there. Both teams very aggressive.
Missing on the shot, Simone Gaddy. Brianna Lee Davis, a sophomore on the Admiral King JV team, social studies, and guess who her favorite teacher might be?
I can't imagine.
Mr. Braskich, as I live and breathe.
It's about time.
And the only reason that she likes the class and you is that she's got an A in the class. But I want to believe she earned it.
She did.
You didn't give it to her.
No,
she earned
absolutely
it.
not.
All right. Shot up and missed by Simone Gaddy. And a foul is going to be called. The foul is going to be on Southview's Tiandra Smith. That's her first and the team's 6th already. At the line for the Lady Admirals, Kiera Smith, number 52. She'll shoot 2. Influencing Brianna Lee Davis's sports career, herself, and the love of the game.
Admiral's pressure defense here in the full court is, again, the difference, as it was in the freshman game. That will, nope.
And a takeaway by Latasha Kimbrough to the basket, missing on the layup shot. Coming down with the rebound, Tiandra Smith.
That's okay, though. I mean, Latasha did a nice job of running through the passing lane.
And here again, Elliott takes it away from Smith, and we're going to have a foul, I do believe. And the foul is going to be on Tiandra Smith. That's going to be her 2nd, the team's 7th. And that is going to put, or should put, Elliott at the line for the bonus 1-1. Want to finish up on Brianna Lee Davis, Jay Good, Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal, her favorite professionals. Her future goals are to make progress in culinary arts, maybe to become a chefess someday. Chefess is a female chef, in case you didn't know.
I didn't know that.
I made up that term, by the way. Elliott is at the line. She'll shoot 2.
Elliott's got some lift on that shot.
Yes, she does. Too bad it didn't.
And scores.
She got the rebound and put in 2. That's called making up for the missed foul shot. +1. Craighead trying to get control of the ball. And down she goes, and the ball out of bounds.
The Saints just trying to dribble through that press, and that's just not going to work. You've got to pass the basketball, spread the floor, make good cuts. Set a good pick to get it in bounds. Flash into the middle.
And wrapping up on Brianna Lee Davis, her favorite things to do, cooking and sleeping. Not to mention playing basketball. That's Brianna Lee Davis of Admiral King's JV team.
Use your dribble there to get a pass.
The Lady Admirals have doubled up the score on Southview. We're now 20-10 with 3:15 remaining in the second quarter. Kiera Smith, our last Admiral King JV player to talk about. Ms. McGill with health, and Mr. Scott, her favorite teachers in class. Her first coach, Amy Sisler, has influenced her sports career. Shaquille O'Neal, Ben Wallace are her favorite professionals. She hopes to graduate from Clark Atlanta University someday with a law degree. Reading and playing basketball and boxing, her favorite things to do. So this guy right now has gone on record as saying, I will not try to intimidate Kiera Smith. Don't need to have my ears boxed. Shot missed, and the rebound grabbed by Miss Craighead. Tiandra Smith taking the ball to the basket, and she is fouled by Kiera Smith. Wrapping up on Kiera, her uncle Ben Edwin was on the Lorain Admiral King track team, and her cousin Erin Whitehead played basketball for Admiral King. Tiandra Smith at the line, shooting two, missing the first.
Well, a lot of dribbling by the Saints, and you know, we say it, and I know the young kids watch the game, so I'll say it again. There are 3 times we should dribble the ball: to advance it up the floor, dribble to get a better passing angle, dribble to attack the basket. That's it. The rest of the time, that ball should be passed.
We're still at 20-10 with 2:45 remaining in the second quarter. Admiral King in the lead.
See, both teams, everybody's catching it and plunking it right on the floor. It lets the defense set.
And another two popped in by Sherelle Elliott.
That's that little baby hook shot. She threw a couple of those in the freshman game.
Sherelle was the second leading scorer for the Lady Admirals freshman team with 12 points in that game. Basket missed by Shea Wilson.
Ron, that's number 12 for
and
the
Tiandra
Lady
Smith
Saints.
Gets her first 2 points in the ball game. 22-12. Admiral King still by 10, and Tiandra Smith gets the takeaway in the lane, up and in.
A runner in the lane.
22-14. The Lady Saints have narrowed the lead to 8 points for Admiral King. Missing on the shot, Ivory Smith. Also missing on the stick back, Sherelle Elliott. Here comes Tiandra Smith once again. Lost the ball momentarily, picked up by Craighead, being held on the floor. Gets it away to Rutherford. Trying to pass the ball to Wilson, got away. Long pass down the floor to Admiral King in the offensive court, and the shot missed by Simone Gaddy.
Very physical play. Both teams very aggressive, playing hard.
And the officials are letting them play.
Well, I'd like to see him slow it down a little bit and play a little bit more under control. You know, on offense, again, if you spread the floor and pass and cut and move, you'll get a layup after 4 or 5 passes. We've got, you know, both teams are forcing the basketball, forcing the issue.
On the dribble and having it taken away from her was Michelle Rutherford, taken away by number 10, Anjali Davidson, now in the ball game for Admiral King. Anjali Davidson, number 10, a 5'1" sophomore.
You know, Brianna there, nice pass off the dribble. .110 left, 22-14, Brianna Davis at the line.
And the foul was on Tiandra Smith. That's her third, the 8th team foul for Southview. The Lady Admirals with just 5 personal fouls.
Good pass.
Pass underneath the basket and a layup. Good for 2 for Adria Vasquez.
22-16 with 50 seconds left.
From the baseline, shot made by Christina Smith, her first two in the ball game. 24-16. Lady Admirals by 8. And a takeaway. Finally controlling the ball, Latasha Kimbrough, and a whistle. And the foul is going to be on Michelle Rutherford. That is her third and the team's 9th. 33 seconds remaining in the first half. At the foul line now for the Lady Admirals. I do believe that is number 32. Number 30, Latasha Kimbrough, missing on the shot. Craighead trying to dribble into the lane, and she is tied up. Possession arrow will belong, and the ball will stay with Southview. Lady Saints have just 7 gals on their junior varsity team, and 3 of them in foul trouble already with 3 personals. Tiandra Smith and Rochelle Rutherford. Both of whom are on the bench as this first half comes winding down with 16 seconds remaining.
Five seconds.
3-point shot up and in. Surprise, surprise. As the first half comes to an end, Shea Wilson popping in that 3. We'll be back with second half action right after these important messages. Looking for the right color, the right style, the right price for your floor coverings? Well, you can find them all at Ted's Floor Coverings, the only place you need to shop for affordable custom flooring. Whether you're looking for area rugs, carpeting, laminates, ceramic, or marble, you'll enjoy browsing through one of the largest showrooms in Northeast Ohio. Their talented staff will even help with your design questions. Ted's is proud to showcase the Kathy Ireland Shades of America collection. Shop at Ted's Floor Covering, 668 Broadway, downtown Lorain, a local company committed to our community. Ted Kalo, President.
Today's high starting salaries make 2-year degrees very attractive, but some careers require 4-year degrees.
At top-rated Lorain County Community College, you'll find them all.
Over 30 associate degrees in 80 fields that pay more than ever.
The University Partnership brings 8 universities and more than 30 degrees into Lorain County.
Get ahead the affordable way, your way.
Lorain County Community College for a real future.
I am Mike Delgado of American Midwest Mortgage. If you are looking to purchase or refinance a home, I can personally help guide you in selecting a perfect program that fits your budget. Whether it's a no money down, FHA, investment property, or one of the other programs that I can offer, put that side by side with our low interest rates for a great savings combination. If you want the professional, personal touch, then remember to call Mike Delgado at 440-308-1019.
Se habla español.
Your one-stop place for something really special is Impressions, corner of Oberlin Avenue and Tower Boulevard. T-shirts and sweatshirts personally designed to your specific needs. Anything from bears, trains to zebras, and specially designed hats as well. And don't forget Impressions, your one-stop spot for school jackets. See Dave, the designer expert at Impressions, Oberlin Avenue at Tower Boulevard, right here in Lorain. Since 1921, your hometown financial professionals at First Federal Savings of Lorain have dedicated themselves to meeting the financial needs of their customers and surrounding communities. They offer a wide variety of financial investments as well as home mortgages to meet your every need. Loans on boats, cars, mobile homes, and other worthwhile purchases are also available. Whatever your financial need, First Federal Savings of Lorain is ready to help. 7 convenient locations to serve you in Lorain, Huron, Sandusky, Port Clinton, and now at 36690 Detroit Road in Avon. First Federal Savings of Lorain is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Hey, party cam.
Hey, check out Tracy. She's so great.
Hey, John, man. Chill. Let us sleep it off.
You know what, guys? It's time to go. I'll meet you downstairs. Go, go.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
Turn that thing off.
Marijuana. Yeah, sure, it's harmless.
Back here at Lorain Southview High School, junior varsity girls game between the Lady Saints of Southview and the Lady Admirals of Admiral King High School. And the Lady Admirals leading by 5, 24-19. They had an 8-point lead, but then just as the second quarter came to an end, Shea Wilson popped in a big 3. Looking at the first half scoring statistics, Tiandra Smith for Southview with 4 points, Myra Ramos with 1, Ashley Prosciutto had 3, Michelle Rutherford with 2. Long shot missed by Julisa Goodwin. Shea Wilson had 5 points, including that triple. Brittany Craighead had 2, and Adria Vasquez had 2. The Lady Saints were 2 of 6 from the foul line in the first half. Shot missed by Brianna Davis. And another attempt missed by Ivory Smith. Finally, the Lady Saints come down with the ball. Myra Ramos on the dribble. Scoring in the first half for Admiral King, Christina Smith had 2 points. Ivory Smith with 6. Latasha Kimbrough had 3, and that was a triple scored in the first quarter, the only one scored by the Lady Admirals, JV. Sherelle Elliott had 6 points. Brianna Davis with 4, and Kiera Smith with 3. The Lady Admirals were just 1 of 11 at the foul line in the first half.
Wow.
Finally, with some stick-to-itiveness, number 22, Ivory Smith, gets the ball through the hoop. Ivory Smith now with 8 points, 26-19. Lady Admirals with a 7-point advantage. Shot missed by number 54, whoever that might be. We do not have a name for number 54 for the Lady Saints. And we were given an updated roster.
Ron, could that be Leona Smith from the freshman?
I don't know. If
number 54?
54 did have a... or there was a 54 on the freshman team, but doesn't look like the Leona Smith. Could be
Ashley Prosciutto.
Well, no, Ashley Prosciutto is number 24. She's on the roster, number 24, straight down in front. Okay, we do have a timeout with the score 26-19. Lady Admirals leading over Southview. Want to mention that if you are an employee of the Lorain Board of Education or an employee's family member, you are eligible for the lowest rates, the best products, and the friendliest service in financing with the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Speak with them about a membership and start reaping the rewards of membership with Lorain Schools ECU. You can call them at 282-4600. That's 282-4600.
And Ron, while we have a moment, I have some of the Southview bios. And And we'll start with Shea Wilson, whose favorite class is biology because she gets good grades. She really enjoys playing basketball. Her favorite player is LeBron James. Her best hobby or interest is to play basketball. That's Shea Wilson, sophomore from Southview.
Okay, Leona Smith is number 54 from the freshman team. Leona Smith, number 54, and she could not get the ball away in the allotted 5 seconds. So the turnover gives it back to Admiral King. Want to thank producer-director Joe Bach, who managed to get somebody's attention in the stands below us and to get the ID.
Coach Corey's attention, I believe. Just walked in and sat down.
Long pass into the offensive court. Unable to get the ball and make a shot in time was Rochelle Rutherford. Admirals on the rebound, taking the ball to the basket and getting hammered by Leona Smith. That is Smith's first foul and the team's first. At the line, shooting 2, Brianna Davis.
Michelle Rutherford, sophomore for Southview. Favorite teacher is Mrs. Garupa because she teaches Spanish the way I can understand it. Influences in her sports career are coaches and teammates and family. Serena Williams is her favorite professional sports athlete. And her plans are to graduate from high school, go to college, and major in law. Hanging out with her friends is her favorite pastime, 3.2 GPA, and a merit roll student. That's Michelle Rutherford.
Foul is on Myra Ramos. That is her first and the team's second. Ramos coming down with the rebound. Tried to get it to a teammate who really wasn't paying attention, Michelle Rutherford, and the ball going out of bounds. So Admiral King gets it back, 26-19.
Again, Admiral's pressure forcing the turnover.
Turnaround jumper and getting fouled. At the line for Admiral King, Dominique Higginbotham. 5'5" freshman, now playing in the JV game after doing a fine job in the freshman game with 14 points, the leading scorer. In the freshman game, Dominique Higginbotham was 0 for 5 at the foul line. And right now she's 0 for 2. Brittany Craighead finally coming down with the ball, up with the ball at the offensive end and missing on the shot, Shea Wilson.
Well done right there.
Ball off the rim, shot put up by Derica Mahone. Derica Mahone now in the JV game, the 5'4" freshman, who also played in the freshman game. In that freshman game, Mahone had 8 points.
Good pass.
And a basket scored by Dominique Higginbotham. The pass from Pasuto was knocked out of bounds by Admiral King's Mahone. Leona Smith on the dribble for Southview. Gets it out to Ramos. Ramos in the lane, gets it off to Smith. Can't get it to drop. Coming down with the rebound, Ivory Smith. At the top of the arc, missing on the shot, Brianna Davis going out of bounds.
Stick back, Ron, number 14 for the Admirals.
14, Dominic Higginbotham.
And a timeout by the Southview bench.
With the score, Admiral King 30, Southview 19. Save the easy way while you invest in your future with a certificate of deposit from the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Don't take chances with your money. A certificate of deposit is safe and convenient, plus you are dealing with people you know and trust. Give them a call at 282-4600, 282-4600.
And our last Southview Saint bio is Adria Vasquez. Favorite teacher is Mr. Feldman. Mr. Feldman teaches biology. It's very enjoyable because she enjoys experiments. Favorite hobbies are to play basketball, or is to play basketball. LeBron James is Adria's favorite professional athlete. Her future goals are to graduate from high school and then attend college. Hobbies, other hobbies and interests, swimming, basketball, and kickboxing. That's Adria Vasquez, sophomore, Southview.
We've got 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And a takeaway from the long pass. Ball grabbed by Ivory Smith. And a triple popped in by Latasha Kimbrough. That is her second one in the ball game.
Saints can't get it in bounds, forced to take another timeout. They've gone 4 across, 1-4 against this full court pressure, having a very difficult time inbounding the basketball.
Latasha Kimbrough with a triple back in the first quarter, and now one here in the third quarter. She's got 6 points.
Well, 1-4 is fine, but if you're having trouble inbounding the basketball, I think you have to set a pick and make a strong cut off that pick and to get the basketball inbounds. You just can't wander around aimlessly, against good pressure. And then at the girls level or JV level, the 1-4, one of the things that one of the weapons of the 1-4 is that long pass, but it's very difficult to execute. Again, trouble getting the ball in bounds, and there's another 5. Gonna have to set a pick up there.
(33-19) Lady Admirals with a 14-point advantage. Turnaround jumper and being fouled, Latasha Kimbrough. Foul is on Ashley Pasuto. That is her third and the team's fourth. Lady Admirals have yet to foul here in the third quarter. Kimbrough at the line. She'll shoot 2, missing on the first. Kimbrough now 0 for 4 from the foul line. Coming down with the rebound, Pasuto, and the ball taken away by the Lady Admirals. Up, missing entirely on the shot as it goes out of bounds, Ivory Smith. Well, apparently it was touched by one of the Saints. Anjali Davidson coming back on the floor for Admiral King, replacing Ivory Smith.
Okay, movement, big difference here. Spread the floor.
Pass intended for Kimbrough, broken up by the Lady Saints. Admirals get it back.
Gals, make the easy pass.
Whoa!
I don't know if that was
is called using the rim or having the rim come to your advantage. Shot made by Brianna Davis. We're under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 35-19 now. Going up with the shot and getting fouled, Ashley Pasuto. Foul is on Derica Mahone, her first and the team's first. Pasuto at the line, she'll shoot 2. Pasuto now 1 for 3 at the foul line. One for 4.
Oh, three-point play. Opportunity, anyway.
Basket scored by Brittany Craighead. And the foul on Brianna Davis. That's her first and the team's second. Craighead at the line. Pass into the offensive end. In the hands of Latasha Kimbrough. Missing on the attempted two-point shot, Derica Mahone.
Foul on Brianna Davis over the back.
And that is the second personal on Brianna. The team's second.
See, what the Saints are doing is they're dribbling the basketball and then picking it up, and there isn't any movement and nobody to pass the basketball to, so everything grinds to a halt, and, we're getting some turnovers as a result of that. Never pick up your dribble until you know where you're going to pass it. And then make the easy pass. The game's so much easier.
Foul was called on Ashley Prisuto. That's her fourth and the team's sixth. Any further fouls will put the Lady Admirals at the line to shoot the bonus 1-1. Pass getting away from Angela Davidson, going out of bounds. Southview will get it.
(35-21) with 1:10 left in the third.
Pass into Leona Smith. Smith goes to the basket, missing on the shot. Rebound put up, and getting fouled is Adria Vasquez. And the foul is on Dominique Higginbotham, her first and the team's third. (35-22), 35-23. As Adria Vasquez makes both foul shots with 1 minute. Wow. All alone without any opposition, putting into Latasha Kimbrough.
Number one rule in transition defense is to take the basketball. Forget about your man. Take the basketball.
(37-23) with 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A little behind the back, passing and taking it right down the lane, putting in two for Derica Mahone.
Pretty good skill level.
As she gets her first 2 points here in the junior varsity game.
It's pretty skilled freshman guard play by some of the Admirals.
Shot missed by Myra Ramos, but the stick back good by Brittany Craighead. 39-25. Off the rim on a shot by Angela Davidson, and that brings the third quarter to an end with the score: Admiral King 39, Southview 25. Back with the fourth and final quarter right after this timeout.
There is strength in our numbers. Our call is to action, to practice what we preach. Be there to care. Our passion is compassion. We're only human, but together we're humane. Our letters stand for taking a stand, for taking the lead, for filling the need. The American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Be part of our heart.
Today, Matthew has no rules. Just joy.
I like the snow. The snow tastes like popsicle.
He has no worries. Just wonderment.
Snowball!
Today, my son Matthew isn't a kid who is sick. He's just a kid with a wish to see snow.
My luck lucky day.
Fourth and final quarter getting underway here at Lorain Southview High School in this, the junior varsity game. Possession arrow belongs to the Southview Saints, so they'll put it into play, and with the ball in hand, Tiandra Smith gets it off to Ramos. 39-25 is our score. Admiral King leading in the ball game. Smith going up, missing on the foul on the shot. Rebound grabbed by Higginbotham.
Okay, now there was a good choice. Slow it down, gather yourself.
And a three popped in by Ivory Smith. That's her first one and the team's third triple in the ball game.
Well, that was just a good choice of gathering yourself, getting yourself under control, and making the easy pass.
Ramos throwing the ball up against the backboard and a foul. The foul is going to be on Angela Davidson. Her first and the team's fourth. Well, they say that's her second personal foul. Angela Davidson at the line, shooting two for Southview, Myra Ramos. Ramos with just 1 point in the ball game, and that was on a foul shot back in the first quarter. She is now 1 of 4 at the foul line.
Okay, another good choice. Back off the dribble. There you go.
Higginbotham trying to get the ball into Ivory Smith. Back out to Higginbotham. Now she gets it over to Kiera Smith. In the lane with the ball and putting into Derica Mahone. Looking for someone to pass the ball to. Tiandra Smith gets it into the hands of Shea Wilson, and a foul is called.
Mahone, another freshman, 5'4". Freshman guards for the Admirals.
She's been in the ball game.
Right. Oh, yeah. They've all played well.
Higginbotham knocking it out of bounds. The ball or pass intended for Leona Smith.
Higginbotham, also a freshman.
Now 3 of the gals that played on the Admiral King freshman team have seen action already here in this JV game. Tiandra Smith missing on her shot. Rebound grabbed by Ivory Smith.
Look up the floor.
Smith in the circle, passes off. Shot up and missed by Simone Gaddy.
When you're bringing it, get your head up and look up the floor.
Leona Smith dribbling the baseline, gets it out to Shea Wilson, missing on the shot. Smith missing. Oh, missing again. 44-25 with 4:40 remaining in the ball game. Unable to use the backboard effectively. Simone Gaddy missing on the shot. Christina Smith now on the floor for the Lady Admirals. Long pass intercepted by Ivory Smith. Ivory Smith from the three-point range, and it's going to drop.
She knew just where she was. That was a little step-back shot. She stepped behind the three-point line and let it fly.
That is her second triple here in the fourth quarter. Loose ball grabbed by Simone Gaddy, and a foul.
Saints just having a tough time getting that press offense organized.
Foul is on Tiandra Smith. That is her fourth and the team's sixth. Both teams now with 6 personal fouls. Simone Gaddy at the line looking for her first point in the ball game, and she's got it.
And Simone, big lift on that shot.
And we have a number 11 now on the floor for the Lady Admirals. And I believe she is from the freshman team. That would be Lindsay Wilson. Lindsay Wilson, not on the original junior varsity roster, but is dressed for the game and is playing in the closing moments. Basket scored by Julisa Goodwin. Her first 2 points. Deandra Smith passes off. Couldn't get it to bank off the backboard effectively. Shea Wilson missing. And a takeaway. Deandra Smith once again. And she's going to be called for double dribble.
Gals, look up the floor. First open man up the floor gets the basketball. Of course, if you're dribbling it with your nose to the floor, you're not going to see it. You got to get that head up. That's a skill. You have to work on it.
Michelle Rutherford now on the floor for the Lady Saints. And the pass from Ivory Smith intended for Lindsay Wilson, going out of bounds. Myra Ramos stops, shoots, off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Julisa Goodwin. Ivory Smith with another three-point attempt, missing this time around. Ball out of bounds. Southview will get it. With 3:11 remaining in the ball game, 50-25. The Lady Admirals have doubled up the score on Southview. Brittany Craighead to Leona Smith. Out to Deandra Smith and two.
Timeout, I believe, by Pam Jackson, Ron.
30-second timeout has been called by Admiral King's Pam Jackson with the score 50-27. Lorain City Schools Adult Basic Literacy Education program, that's called ABLE, is pleased to announce a new course designed to prepare candidates for the U.S. citizenship exam. The course will be held at Fairholme School at 346 Illinois Avenue, Lorain, and this free 16-hour course will begin on Wednesday, February 22nd. Seating and registration are limited to 20 students and must be completed by February 15th. So if you're interested and want to get involved, contact the phone number to call is 960-1498, 960-1498 for additional information or simply to register for this unique class.
Now, you can't beat that, Ron. That's a free class, citizenship. It's one of the requirements, to complete the course and take that citizenship proficiency. And of course, obviously, the big advantage there of citizenship is you get to participate and vote.
Foul was on Brittany Craighead. That's her first and the team's seventh at the line for the Lady Admirals, missing the first one, Julisa Goodwin. Ashley Prosciutto coming up with the rebound for the Saints. Deandra Smith puts the ball to the basket, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Lindsay Wilson.
Now, just too much 1 against 5 with that dribble for the Saints on offense.
Deandra Smith, no good. Rebound grabbed and put up twice, no good both times. Okay. Finally, Leona Smith.
1:52 remaining, 50-29, Admirals. Well, if it looks like the Admirals are having an easier time passing the basketball around, it's because they've got more movement on the offensive end.
And a takeaway. Here comes Ashley Prosciutto with 2. 50-31, 19-point advantage now for the Lady Admirals. It was 25 once upon a time. And the shot by Anjali Davidson blocked. Southview with it. We're under a minute remaining in the ball game. Tiandra Smith dribbling to the baseline, turns around, puts it in. The 5'4" sophomore Tiandra Smith now with 8 points in the ball game. 50-33. Derica Mahone coming back on the floor for Admiral King, replacing Anjali Davidson. Passes out to Leona Smith. Leona dribbles off the backboard and 2.
Leona's had a couple of nice under control scores tonight off the glass, high off the glass. Very good.
50-35. We're down to 30 seconds remaining. And a nice bank shot by Julisa Goodwin.
Steal.
A takeaway, and here comes Derica Mahone for 2.
Very quick hands there.
54-35, 19-point advantage for the Lady Admirals. We're down to 6 seconds. Leona Smith's got it. Tried to get it off the backboard, no good. Finally, Lindsay Wilson, and that brings the ball game to an end with the score 54-35. Bob and I will be back to wrap it all up right after this timeout.
I get people involved in saving the environment. That's why I volunteer.
When I teach computer skills, I help kids succeed in school. That's why I volunteer.
I helped raise awareness about the hazards of tobacco use. That's why I volunteer, to make a difference.
If you know middle or high school students who make a difference by doing volunteer work, have them ask their school principals about applying for a Prudential Spirit of Community Award. Or encourage them to call 1-888-450-9961.
Some dogs fetch and roll over. Some dogs take you to Spain and shopping for refrigerators. Help you get through grad school. Start your own business. Go on hikes in the Grand Canyon. Some dogs you trust with your life every day. Being partners with a guide dog is having the freedom to do what you want in life. Nothing more, nothing less. And with your help, nothing need ever change that. Call 1-888-884-DOGS or visit guidedogs.com.
Back here at the Southview Gymnasium, another victory for the Lady Admirals here in this junior varsity game, having won the freshman game that you saw earlier on TV20 this weekend, and now the JV's victorious. And Bob, your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts, both teams played very hard. It was very physical, and I thought the difference in the game was the Admiral King good man-to-man pressure, and Saints had some problems with it, picked up the dribble, had a tendency to force things and not pass the basketball as opposed to trying to dribble through the pressure, and I thought that was the key.
Okay, let's look at the scoring in the junior varsity game. The Lady Admirals jumped out to a 3-point lead after the first 7 minutes, 11-8. In the second quarter, Southview with 11 points. The Lady Admirals had 13. Our locker room score was 24-19 with Admiral King leading by 5. In the third quarter, the Lady Admirals started to blow away the Lady Saints, having scored 15 points, holding Southview to just 6. It was 39-25 after 3 quarters. In the fourth and final quarter, the Lady Admirals putting in 15 points, the Lady Saints 10 for our final 54-35 score. Looking at the individual scoring for the Lady Saints junior varsity team, Tiandra Smith had 8 points, Myra Ramos had 1, Ashley Prezzuto scored 5, Michelle Rutherford had 2, Shea Wilson with 5, Brittany Craighead had 6, Adria Vasquez had 4, and Leona Smith, who came in from the freshman game, had 4 points. So high for the Lady Saints was number 12, Tiandra Smith, with the 8 points. The Lady Saints had only 1 triple in the game, and that was back in the second quarter, scored by Shea Wilson. They were 4 of 13 from the foul line. For the victorious Lady Admiral junior varsity team, Simone Gaddy had 1 point. Dominic Higginbotham had 4. Christina Smith scored 2 points. Latasha Kimbrough had 8. Julisa Goodwin had 4 points. Derica Mahone scored 6 points. It was Sherelle Elliott with 6 points. Brianna Davis with 6. And Kiara Smith with 3 points. High for the Lady Admirals and for the game, and the only player in double figures, Ivory Smith with 14 points, and she had 2 triples in the fourth quarter. Latasha Kimbrough had 1 in the third quarter, and also 1 back in the first quarter for the 4 triples scored by the Lady Admirals JV. But they were just miserable at the foul line, shooting 2 of 21 shots. But nevertheless, their field goal percentage obviously much higher than Southview's. So again, the final score for the junior varsity game, Admiral King 54, Southview 35. And again, if you didn't catch the freshman game, that too victorious by the Lady Admirals over Southview 45-36. Any closing thoughts on both, either the freshman and or the JV game?
Yeah, just one. We don't like to single players out, so I'm not going to single anyone out. I'll single out a group. I thought the 3 freshman guards playing for the Admirals were very impressive, and I see just total up. They played a good floor game, made good choices, played good defense, and chipped in 16 points. Those 3 freshmen look pretty good.
Okay, well, we certainly hope you enjoy the opportunity to see how the freshman and junior varsity girls program is progressing in the Lorain City Schools within our 2 high schools, Lorain Southview and Lorain Admiral King High School. For my partner, Bob Braskich, our cameraman, producer, and director, Joe Bach, I'm Ron Bacalard. Good night, everyone.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.